Welcome everybody to our Sunday meditation. Um, we have come up with this idea so that it seemed that there was a space there. Of course, Will was doing meditations, but this is exclusively just to do meditations and to help everybody and to help ourselves at the same time. I have not prepared a meditation. I have to tell you, I'm going out on a limb for this because I was asked not to because they want me to channel it. Um, I also would like to say hello to everybody. So Johannes, Chris, Michelle, Ray, Roxanne, Tasha, Valerie, Will, and Maria. Welcome everyone to our meditation. And I would like to ask everyone to please get yourselves in whatever feels comfortable to you, just not in a position that you're likely to fall asleep. However, if you fall asleep, that's what you needed. So nothing lost. So I will get myself ready and we will start the meditation. It's a delight to be here with all of you. I will guide you through this meditation in which you will all meet yourselves. What does that mean? A wonder. I will leave that all to each one of you to decide what that is. It's an exploration into yourself, into your lives, into your beingness. It's an exploration into seeing who you are, who you've been, who you will be, who you can be, who you wish to be. It is simply an exploration. There is no right or wrong. You choose, you decide, for you are. We will imagine a path in the clouds. You can hardly see the path. You feel yourself relaxing as you move forward. You see yourself moving slowly, and every step that you take relaxes you further and further. You feel the peace within you as it builds up. You feel the love of the universe. You breathe it in into your heart chakra, and you continue walking. Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. Feel the joy of the path that you have chosen, and it fills you with every step that you take. It is you. It is your joy. The universe embraces every step you take. It creates for you, and it gives you with unconditional love. It feels that light within you. Continue on this path. As you keep going, you will find two guardians. They are your guardians. They will each point a path, for the path will divide now. They will tell you something in your ear. Depending on what you choose, you will choose a path. It is your choice. Now continue walking on the path that you have chosen. The further you move, the clearer it becomes for you. You might be walking by a river, by the mountains, by the sea. You might be in another dimension. Just keep walking and admire what you see. See the wonder of where you have chosen to go. Breathe it in. Thank the universe for such a creation, for such a gift. Breathe it in. Thank yourself for the exploration that you had given to yourself. The further you move, the clearer it becomes. Your journey has taken you many places, but at this point, this is where you choose to be. Embrace the peacefulness of the environment. Keep walking further. As you move further, you begin to feel that you've been there before, that you felt, you smell, you've seen this place before, that you have the knowledge within you of what it is. That you have the awareness of it. Allow yourself to see, to remember. Now find a place where you can sit and enjoy it. Take it all in. There is someone approaching you now. This is your other self that you've gone to meet. This other self has knowledge and wisdom for you. Allow them to sit next to you, him or her. Now talk to each other. this moment, if you're done talking, thank your other self, thank the universe for this opportunity. Now you will go back on the path. Continue to enjoy the environment. Be thankful for the gift that was given to you. Keep walking until you reach the two men again. This time they will give you two choices, but you will be the teacher. You will be the one to impart wisdom. So listen to the two choices and pick a path. Start walking down the path and feel your body, your soul, the awareness of all of you as you walk down. Feel your connection to yourself, to your higher self, to your soul, to spirit, to the universe. Feel how everything is connected. See the strand of light that connects everyone. See how you hold much wisdom within you. How every step that you take in has taught you, and see how much you have learned, that you're not only a student, but you're also a master. Continue walking down the path, and you'll find yourself in another environment. Take it all in. Take the joy and the wonder. As you continue walking, you will find another aspect of you waiting for you. This time, you will be the one imparting the wisdom. Speak to your aspect. As a token of appreciation, your aspect, your other you, will hand you something. See it in your hand. Thank him or her for it, for the gift. and start walking back. Thank the universe for this experience. And keep walking. In awe that everything that has happened to you has been a gift, for you had given, and it has been given to you. Once you reach the guardians, thank them. Now continue on the path, the one with the clouds, the right path. The scenery begins to fade away. Yet you hold many treasures in your heart now. Continue walking, and as you return, the closer you get, the more aware you become of your body. The more aware you become of who you are in this land. And the more aware you become of your gifts. It is in giving and receiving that wisdom is attained. I will leave now, but I would like to say that it is a joy and a pleasure to have guided all of you in this moment in time in which humanity is shining. What a beautiful sight it is. What a joy for the universe. I thank you all for your wisdom and for allowing me this opportunity to share this experience with you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Adore.
Namaste. And so it is.
Namaste. Thank you so much.
Namaste.
Thank you very much, Sabrina.
You're welcome. How did everybody do?
Awesome.
I'm actually interested in hearing this.
It was very pleasant and very peaceful for me. And then there was something that happened that I'm not quite sure what it was all about, so I'm going to sit with it for a while and try to figure it out. But it was very beautiful and peaceful. Thank you very much.
Okay. Anybody else wish to share?
Come on, guys, speak up.
Will?
Actually, I thought the concept, I don't know how that came to you, but the concept of getting direction from another aspect of yourself on the one path and then coming back as the teacher and meeting the other aspect of yourself in another path. I mean, for me, that was really,
Kick ass.
yeah, it was. What she said.
Well, it wasn't my idea.
I know, but whoever idea it was
Yes.
very cool. It
Yes.
was, and actually I thought I'm going to do this over and over again because my mind wanted to decide the characters. Like, I went from me to a dude with a beard and it was a whole, it was very interesting. But,
So the one that taught you, were you able to see them? Him or her?
on the first one,
Yeah.
well, the one that taught me, I already had a picture in my mind, so it came easily to me from Alma Talk of I was a goddess at some point and in India, long before Christ. So that was the teacher that showed up.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah. And then, yeah, I'll just leave it at that because now I'm...
Okay.
But that was... she was offering Shakti, actually, to me, a dude, on the beach, like, in New Zealand. Like, I made a hut and was cooking fish and luxuriating in my aloneness. And she told me, actually, this is interesting, like, this whole roughing it kind of thing. She said it's also really lovely. Luxury is also really lovely, and being served, nurtured, and cared for. So that was interesting.
And what about on the second one?
Okay, I have to think about that, so chat with somebody for a minute while I try and recall.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else wishes to share? Nobody says anything. I will call you out.
I'd like to share. I'd like to get your guys' opinion on what you might think this is. My roommate is a lovely human being that has the biggest heart in the world. And he's just on a different path than I am. And he showed up. He was there walking, and another woman showed up walking with him. I don't know if that was, I don't know what to think of that. Any ideas of how that relate to the walking with someone else?
Did they impart something on you?
Yeah, I think maybe peace with, knowing that he will be able to find, love other than the love that he has for me, maybe. That's about it.
And what about the other person? Maybe they both just simply had a message for you.
Well, first I was walking down the path in a very peaceful state of mind and being. And then he appeared, and then I kind of was like above them, watching them walk together. And then that was it. That was my experience I shared.
Very nice.
Very good. Yeah, you'll see. Maybe it'll come to you the more you think about it. Just feel it in your heart chakra.
Okay, I will. Thank you, Sabrina.
Okay, I think I can talk about mine now.
Okay.
Well, mine was the aspects of myself were both younger and then older. And so the younger one of me was telling me about about love and about how love would get me through anything and everything it has so far, and it will continue to do so. So that was refreshingly good. And then on the other path was the older me saying, it was love, it is love, and it will always be love. So it's about the giving and the receiving of love and knowing how to do both and getting a balance in the two. Anyways, I was very, very touched. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you had a great experience. Sounds like it was good for you.
Yes, very much so. I've been feeling very happy anyway, and just feeling a lot more love in my life. And so I understand what both aspects were saying about the balance in it. That maybe it doesn't have to be the extreme lows and extreme highs. There can just be a really good balance of giving and receiving. And I'm good with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, Will. You're not going to escape.
Yeah, Sabrina.
Do you wish to share?
I do. I loved it. It was absolutely perfect. I loved the teacher and the student aspect. It's perfect for the age of Aquarius. And that both are aspects of yourself was even, more profound. Both of mine took me off planet.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Nice.
Into the ether, And I have to just sit with it for a while. It was just awesome.
Okay, okay, sounds like it. You're like, I can feel your energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it. Wow. Oh, did Maria get to do it or no?
No.
Okay.
She'll do it later.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just don't want to leave her out in case she's sitting there or I'll get in trouble. Okay. Guru Dan?
That was nice. I also posted Paula's experience on the side chat, and she posted on the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I
very
Okay.
good now.
wanted to bring it to your attention so she wouldn't be left out. My
Oh,
experience, yeah, it was nice walking in the clouds. I started walking on a really good kind of meadowy path, and then it went to the clouds, and then that was kind of interesting, and then I kind of walked around those for a little bit. And then you got to where we met the two beings, and they gave me the choice to go to a right or left, and I went to the right. And that had a meaning, but I'm not going to share the meaning because it was personal. And then we got to the other aspects where we could choose the path, and I thought I would have left that time, but I ended up the right. It was a choice. The path was the thing that decided what was your highest joy. So they impart the information to you. So they imparted the information to me, and then if I went one way, it meant one thing. If I went the other way, it meant the other. So
exactly.
I went right again, and that meant something. And then I went through some mountains and stuff, and then that was when you were doing breathe in, thank the universe for that majesticness. That was kind of neat. And then I was at some water for a little while. That was kind of neat. Breathe that in. And then when you said getting to an aspect of yourself, and even though the being that showed up was a future aspect of myself, yet I'm the one that imparted the wisdom to that being.
Mm-hmm.
And so
No surprise.
so I told it everything that I thought was going on, that's happening. And then it imparted some wisdom back. So when it came to where it gave me some wisdom back, that was very fulfilling. I really enjoyed that. That was a wonderful exchange of energy and very validating. So that was nice. But it was an older version of myself, a futuristic older version of but yet I'm the one that's counseling that one. But then they imparted great wisdom back. And then we came back, and it was just really, really awesome. I really, really liked that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, and I didn't know, where this was going. I had no idea, obviously. So,
Well, it went well, very well.
I'm glad. I was afraid I was going to go blank.
No, if you had gone blank, I'd have thrown some monkey grease on you, and you'd have slid right through it, no problem.
Yeah.
You were covered.
Yeah. No, I knew they were there because, even before, while everybody was talking, I was like, oh, I could feel them there. Who else would like to share? I don't want to force people.
All right, I'll go. Let's see if my camera's working. I'm at this house. My new parents' place. I'm helping them move in. Actually, they're going out of town. So, I'm guiding down the path. I like the garden idea. But I'm not walking. I was kind of like floating. And the idea of the clouds, and it was like like a beginning of a thunderstorm cloud. It was darkening up. I was going down this path. And then you said it started getting clear, so it did start getting clear. It was beautiful. And then I came upon two of the guides, and they were both dressed what we could equate to as, let's say, Grim Reapers. But they weren't grim. They just were dramatic, wearing the outfits. And they were going, choose my path. No, no, no. Choose my path. Don't choose his. His is dumb. Mine's awesome. No, no, no. And they were bickering like Abbott and Costello, but in a funny way. And I said, well, I'll choose the right path because it's the right path. So I went down the right path. So I followed that path and I found the garden that you had taught me. And I stayed in that garden and I found a place to sit. And I noticed it was kind of like an old stone white bench carved. And then there was this well I was sitting in front of. But my back was to the well. It was kind of sitting on the side, and it was the same kind of stone well that the bucket was there and the rope and the whole thing, and it was surrounded by many flowers, and it was kind of a clearing. And then here comes my other aspect of myself that broke through the tree line, I would say, and then walked down the path, and it was dressed a little bit like the other guides, but this time the robe was black and it was thicker, very much thicker, and it was trimmed in blue, kind of like a leather 1.5 inch blue leather stitched all around the edges where the robe would close down to the bottom and around. Very beautiful, and around the arm cuffs as well. Then he sat and said hello, and I said hello. And he took off his hood, and it looked very much like a blue Evian, except it was white. And I said, oh, you're a white Evian. And he goes, yes, I am. I didn't know there was one. He goes, well, now you do. And I have an aspect of you. In the exchange of words, I'm going to keep to myself for this now, but it was most epic, most certainly. So he exchanged the words with me. I had questions. We had a great conversation about it. And it was just a validation for what I've known for many times, that I've come, let's say many nows is a better word, I guess, to accept it. And I did so. And Makeo, M-A-I-K-O, made me spell it 3 times. Makeo. There's no A in it. It's just K. Makeo. I was like, okay, Makeo, I got you. And he exchanged a couple more impartations and said our goodbyes and gave our gratitudes and went on our merry way back into the clouds, and found myself divided again. Or no, I think we got to the 2 guys first. And they had 2 choices. And the 2 choices were exactly what Makeo had imparted to me, if I wanted the one choice which related to Makeo or the other choice which related to another reality. And I imparted upon them my wisdom to those 2 guides. And I made my choice on the 2 paths that lied before me. Burst through the clouds, gave my eternal gratitude, floated home, found my garden on earth, and puffed the magic dragon. Here I am. There we go.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was very pleasant. Very wonderful.
I gotta get some of those headphones everybody's got, man. Everybody's got these cool headphones, and I don't.
Time to step up.
I know.
These are the Logitech ones. They're the best.
Are they?
Because they have a mute
Cool.
that you can just click on and off. They have a volume button on the side.
Amazon?
And, I don't know, 100 different places. Just Logitech earphones. Find them at like Office Max, I'm sure.
I'm sure there's a bunch of different brand or different models, though. No.
I don't know. Just find the one that's yours.
Okay.
It'll say hi Tasha, I'm yours, and then get it.
Did you want me to read Paula?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's lovely to see you, Sabrina and Roxanne. I love to see your faces.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay, here's Paula's experience. Oh. Gabriel and Michael met me there with arms together and a point to the right. Although Gabriel's left arm pointed to the left path, and they whispered that I could have my cat, Shalimar, if I took the path they together pointed to, or if I went left, I could have the future I had desired. So I said, no, I shall take my Shalimar, and I will also have the future I desire. Then they laughed, knowing they had not tricked me, and that I knew who I was, and could have whatsoever I determined for myself. I continued on the path, and Shalimar, my cat, joined with me, and we went throughout the many starving countries and began to see such merriment, hustle and bustle of lovely new dwellings being erected for the people, clean and healthy, happy children playing about, and women engaged in their arts and crafts, selling an equal trade to all the excited tourists. This and more is my future, where all countries thrive and are equal in every way, living and loving life in perfect harmony, and of course my own little life with my special desires of the heart as with the same for all others. Thank you for a grand meditation, Sabrina.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I like that. Thank you for reading it, Tasha.
You're very welcome.
Anybody else wishes to share?
I'm probably the last one, or am I? I don't know. I will go anyway.
Yes, go ahead.
Well, I had a lot of just confirmations again about the stuff that's been going on, and I jumped on that cloud path, and like Roxy, I didn't walk. I was just like floating on this path, and I sort of didn't see a path line by where my feet would be anyway. It was like sort of just going through this cloud, and there was like a tunnel. So let's say like a tunnel cloud. So yeah, and then when the guides was there, or who was representing themselves as my guide. So it was basically my sort of galactic family. It's my, what I could call my mother and my father, and their names are Aisha is the father, and Mia is the mother. So it was like, option given, and so I took the right one. It was like my mother's option. Whatever it wasn't so clear. I was just feeling that that's like the option that I'm like attracting most. So I went down there, and sort of it was really much. It was a lot of coaching, a lot of kind of deeper stuff, and on the second turn it was even deeper. It was a very similar path again, but then it went even deeper, and yeah, I realized some really like really crazy shit. So thank you, Sabrina, and thanks for whoever guided us through that, and thank you all for being awesome.
And thank you for sharing. Ray, would you like to share?
Yes, I can. Yeah, I also got to have two choices. Yeah, one, and they were both about. It was kind of like a silly question. Which kind of like not magical. Abilities, like in terms of abilities, would you like this ability or that ability? And I'm just like, no, I want both. No way. I have to have both. Like I'm just like, no, I am absolutely sure that I can have both. This is silly. And so there wasn't any resistance to that. So yeah, why not both? And then so I came in contact with not a guide. It's like an aspect of which I have seen a few times now. It's, how can I describe? To me, from here, it looks like some sort of ginormous dolphin bird rainbow creature which is lying dormant in a pyramid ship, interdimensional pyramid ship, and it has recently come to Earth. It has just remembered Earth. It was away during the whole time between Atlantis and now, and it's just come back. All right, so yeah, so I came. Yeah, I was there again, and then when we were walking further down the path, this being sort of descended from the sky to come up to me, and at first it looked like a god being, kind of looked a little bit like Thoth, and I asked, is this Thoth? And it kind of goes, no, but we're of the Thoth people or something. And I'm like, oh god, I've got to look this up. I don't know anything about this, but okay, that's fine. So he sat next to me, and the closer he got to me, the more human he looked. It looked as though he was regressing back to his Atlantean or even Lemurian, I don't know, physical form, like as a man who wore this mask, and he was like a priest or whatever you call them. And so he sat next to me, and we didn't speak. We spoke energetically. He reached out his hand. I put my hand out, and he starts doing spirals in the palm of my hand. And I understood that he's giving me some sort of Kundalini message, something, because I've never had Kundalini in my life, and he's just giving me some sort of Kundalini message, and I can't really remember that much after that. I think that's about it.
That's about it. You wanted more?
That was awesome. My goodness.
I didn't feel it. It was just some sort of like download or something of that sort. It was nice. It was nice to meet that aspect again. I really want confirmation that aspect is real, and yeah.
Yeah, sounds like you had a great experience. I didn't do the first one. I was, I guess I was talking, but I was able to do the second one, which I thought it was interesting because I was talking, but I managed to do it. The second part because I was, at that point a lot more relaxed. And the aspect of myself that I met, we didn't talk. I basically just hugged her, and I was holding her. She found it a bit odd at the beginning, but she allowed it. So I think it felt healing for her. But it was really good. I could really feel her and visualize her. So, well, I am so glad everyone had a good experience, and it actually seems like pretty deep because everybody had stuff they wanted to hold back. And so it was great. I don't know if anybody has any other comments or anything like that.
Yeah, at the beginning I felt like you guys were sucking me into the screen, and my head was going forward, and I'm like, wait, my head's getting really heavy. I'm like, my crown's being sucked, or maybe my third eye's getting sucked into the screen. What are you guys doing?
Love you too, Valerie. So on that, Oh, I don't know. I should have checked. I'm working on that, Michelle, on 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 who I'm channeling during my sleep. Um, I'm working on that because they're like, "What do you mean you didn't get the name?" So I'm working on it. So I want to thank everyone who participated, everyone that was here, everyone that watched. I don't know how many viewers there were. Dan, do you know?
I think we got up to 4 viewers on the YouTube
Okay.
at one point, and it's been just kind of in between since then.
Yeah. So
I did post a link to that cloud video for those that want an extra visual. So when they come to the YouTube channel, they can use that for a reference if they like.
I watched it on the YouTube. I couldn't get into the room.
And was it, you guys? Was it Galactic Language? Galactic? Which YouTube was it? Yeah.
It'll be in Human Colony when
it'll be in the Human Colony.
Okay.
Yeah, this will be in Human Colony. This meditation. So for anyone that wishes to do it again, because obviously something we can do over and over again. And I want to thank the 4 viewers who watched. That were there, and Paula's experience was very nice. Thank you for typing so fast.
Can I just give you a quick rundown of what I experienced because
Oh, you did it also? You managed to do it?
I did manage to do it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I didn't jump in the chat room on time, but I did get to watch it on YouTube.
No, go right ahead.
Okay. So I don't know what you guys are talking about the roads because I didn't see any roads, but I did meet 2 people. So, and there was one, he was glowing blue, and the other guy was bright white. And they didn't say anything to me, they just pointed. So I guess I just kept going. Once I got down to meet myself, it was a younger self. And the advice I gave to him was stand your ground. And that was it. That was basically all I said to him. But then when I met my older self later, and what he told me was, it's not your job to understand and try to change people. You just accept them.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Now, you said something about he gives you something.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a little hammer or something. I don't know what it was.
I got a gold jewelry box. I just remember that. Thank you for bringing that up. Booyah.
Yes, I forgot about that too.
And
yeah, I got a necklace with a heart on it, and it's one of the locket type necklaces, but I couldn't see the picture inside. I'm gonna have to do that again and maybe get the picture. Awesome! I forgot about it too.
Okay. There was one more thing, and I don't know who said it to me or what they said, but they said that I have to do one of these hangout things and lead a meditation. And it's funny somebody said something about kundalinis because that's all I was thinking about when they told me that.
Wonderful.
Very good. Just talk. You can talk to me or Dan or Rowie, and we'll put you in the. I think there's 2 openings in November.
Put them on the schedule.
So.
Yeah. But I know that my style is not the same as everybody else's.
That's
my meditation
that's what
style
makes
is
us an
totally
individual.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody's different, and we love that.
Yeah. So it'll be perfect because it'll be you. Okay.
Great. Yeah.
So
Sabrina, I just wanted to say that my parting gift was a labradorite stone, and I remember the second trail or the second path, and it felt the right side of my body was very hot, like warm, like love. So I went that way, and whoever that aspect of me was met me and me as now meditating, and there's like a circle, like a globe shape of light, and she connected to me telepathically with a beam, kind of like making into another globe, and then connected both lines up to source. So that was interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was nice. Wow, you guys really went deep. Well, I'm glad. I really am.
Your voice is really
I,
conducive to that. It's very nice.
Thank you, Valerie. You're just full of flowers.
I kind of feel like that, like a flower, just blooming out.
There you go. So on that note, thank you, everyone. Thank you for participating. And thank you for being yourselves. And coming here and sharing with us. And giving of yourselves to the group and to everybody else in your lives. And on that note, I would like to say, Dan, thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
Is someone going to do a closing blessing for us?
Yeah, Sabrina, I want to hear your language talking. Please.
Okay. All right. I'll do some, of course, Victoria. I'm pretty. Takatata nanana kolokoski okuruaka tatatiki okoluakati. Inkio kukola kananana kato. Kulua kananana kato kuluku tukutukutukutu. Kiyoko no ko. Kalioko tani a kiyoko tukuluka tatiyoko nani. Yukolo kantari katakalioko tu. No kuakali akatani. Kiyokolo kuto no. Kiyukuka kiyokua kakato tukutukutu. Oh, sia kala akuata nanana. Iyuku onoko ta kiyoko tukuaka. Iya no o okuata na. A kiyoko tu. Tokolania. Eyi kiyoko ata nanana kata. Iyo sa tuntuko. Oyi yana kiyoto. Onko koku kaka kiyona. Yoko a kalali, yoko a nanana kata, ako sani okoto, tokon tokoto a lalali oto tanto a lalananaka, iya tonto, oko anana akwa, taka anongoro akata tuto asata.
Thank you. I loved it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sabrina. It's just beautiful.
Thank you, Sabrina.
You're welcome.
That's great.
Thanks, Sabrina.
On that note,
Thank you, Sabrina.
thank you all.
thank you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Good night,
Go
everybody.
off live.
Good
Say
night,
bye, world.
everybody.
Much
Hi,
love.
world.
Bye, everyone.
Much love, world.
Namaste.
Latikiki.